Jonathan Majors. They dropped another part of the interview. I think it was partially the full interview. They don't be doing no long interviews. But Jonathan Majors was speaking on his future career in Hollywood. I haven't looked at it yet. I'm actually looking forward to it. I want to see the rest of what he had to say and what he think his career is going to be like after Grace Jabari, his former ex-girlfriend, threw him under the bus and got him convicted.
Now to more of my exclusive interview with Jonathan.
That lady is hot. Before we get into the Jonathan Majors interview, this lady is slapping. I like what she got going on there. I like the curls. It looked like her hair is natural. She got on all black. Y'all said she married? All right, well, we going to leave her alone if she married. Married women is off limits, but it don't mean that she ain't still bad.
Majors, the actor who was convicted of misdemeanor reckless assault and harassment just as his career was taking off. Majors says he always intended to take the witness stand, but didn't in the end because he felt the prior testimony was so compelling that there was nothing else for him to add.
Wait, did y'all just say she not cute? Sam the guy? Okay, hold on. Before we get into this, what type of women are y'all dealing with? Y'all must be dealing with 12s out of 10s. Okay, now y'all saying she can pass for a transformer. Y'all a mess. Y'all are a mess. Now regular everyday women can pass. Man, she look better than your auntie. Come on. Y'all hating on her. This woman look better than your aunt. I know what y'all aunties look like. Oh, she a 4 out of 5? Let's continue. Because, listen, these scales, for some reason, is wild. These scales are wild, bro. These scales are wild. Y'all said that she below average? She below average. And she 52 years old? Hold on. What's this lady's name? What is it? What is this woman's name? What is this woman's name? We're going to get to Jonathan Majors, but this is an interactive show for those of you that's just arriving. What is this woman's name? What? Anybody know this woman's name? Nobody know her name? All right. Whenever y'all figure out her name, y'all let me know her name, because I need to really understand what her how old she is. I want to know the background now. Y'all wild. Y'all are absolutely wild. Y'all are crazy. Y'all are crazy. Her name is Lindsay Davis. All right, let me look up her age. This woman is 52 years old. She is 52 years old. No way that y'all are hating on this woman. No way that y'all hate. This woman is, man, y'all crazy. Y'all smoking crack. Y'all are smoking crack. Ain't no way in the world that you telling me that this woman at 52 years old is a 4. No way, no how. Y'all on something. Y'all been smoking A long time. A very, very long time. I might be off. Maybe I'm just completely off. But ain't no way in the world that y'all telling me that this 52-year-old woman at 52 years old is a 4 or a 3. No way. No way. Y'all out of y'all mind. Y'all smoking crack, and I'm not going for it. I'm not going for it. Find me, and we're going to get into this Jonathan Majors conversation. Find me 10 52-year-olds that look better than her in real life. Find me 10 52-year-olds that look better than her. Y'all smoking crack. Y'all out of y'all mind.
But now that the jury has spoken, he felt it was time to tell his story.
It has been very, very, very hard and very difficult and confusing in many ways.
Jonathan Majors breaking his silence just weeks after a Manhattan jury found him guilty of misdemeanor reckless assault and harassment of his ex-girlfriend Grace Jabari. The actor at
Send that
times
to me, Love C.
emotional.
Oh, sorry. I haven't.
And he doing a phenomenal job with his acting, right? He hit us with this. He said, he hit us with the eye pull. Hey, when y'all cry, shout out to Jonathan Majors, because I'm actually a huge supporter of Jonathan Majors. When y'all cry, does it only come out of one eye? Because it seemed like they only do like this. They don't do like this. And I think that he's an excellent actor. When y'all cry, does it only come out of one eye? Is all I want to know.
I haven't seen my daughter in a long time, and a lot of it has to do with this situation.
In a split verdict, Majors was found not guilty of 2 other misdemeanors, assault with intent to cause physical injury and aggravated assault.
Did Meagan Good, everybody keep talking about how Meagan Good ain't around no more. Where did y'all get that report from? Where did y'all get that report from? I'm going to read that super chat shortly. Where did y'all get the report from that says that Meagan Good left him now that the trial is over? I'm trying to understand that.
They're saying you didn't intend to injure her, but the result of your recklessness injured her.
Right.
Were you reckless?
That woman is nice looking. Do you know what? Y'all know why y'all hating on that woman? Y'all know why y'all hating on that woman? Because y'all have been trained to look at these hoes with BBLs, butterfly eyelashes. They don't even got their real hair on their head. They got big old foreheads, and everything is bad. That's why y'all don't even know what a natural woman look like no more. Y'all don't even know what a regular chick that ain't got her ass out, and ass is not a cuss word. Y'all don't even know what a regular person look like no more. And so now you think that these crazy, wild shaped chicks that is inflated and deflated at the same time, y'all think that these women is normal. That's not normal. That's not normal. It's not normal for women to get their ribs taken out and they be working out with waist trainers all day, and that's what they supposed to look like. That's not what normal looks like no more. That's not normal.
The result of your recklessness injured her.
Right.
Were you reckless?
I was reckless with
Your
her
mama
heart.
a rookie.
Not with her body.
Not with her body.
The physical altercation started inside an SUV after Majors received a suggestive text message from another woman. Hours later, after Majors placed a 911 call, police found Jabari unconscious on the closet floor in their apartment, as seen in this body camera footage.
You feel that you did anything wrong on the night of March 25th? If you could relive that night?
I wouldn't have picked her up. I wouldn't have picked her up. I wouldn't have put her back in the car. I wouldn't have tried to keep her in the car. I would have gotten out that car and ran immediately.
The two met back in 2021 on the set of Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania.
I told y'all that they met on the set of Ant-Man and the Wasp. Y'all keep lying to me. No, they was together way before that. No. They met on the set of Ant-Man and the Wasp. So if y'all trying to get y'all a Hollywood man, you trying to get you a Jonathan Majors, all you got to do is get you a job as baking cookies on the set of a lot of these Hollywood sets, and y'all could get yourselves noticed. It ain't hard to get y'all a man of finesse. Why are you saying you blocked and you typing in the chat? What are you talking about? They met on the set of Ant-Man and the Wasp. She seen him on the come up on Kang the Conqueror, and somehow, some way, she got her flat back finessed into his life. Next thing you know, she chasing him down the street and she getting him convicted. That's a fact. They met on the set of Ant-Man and the Wasp. I know what I'm talking about. My research is iron tight.
The prosecution has described your relationship with Grace Jabbari as tumultuous and abusive. How would you describe that 2-year relationship?
I loved Grace. Our relationship was not healthy, you know, and that began to reveal itself over time.
Why'd you stay?
I was scared. With the red flags, I found that, and I use this word, this is dangerous. This is months before the incident.
And we love them dangerous ones. We love that toxic box. Can't get enough of it. We love that toxic box. Can't get enough of the toxicity. We can't wait to get back home to that toxic box. Not me, though. Y'all gonna have all of the toxic box that y'all want to. He loved her flat back. What could this woman possibly do? What could she possibly do? When you think about this and you start putting it in perspective and you think about a Jonathan Majors versus Grace. And I ain't met a Grace that's been graceful my entire life. When you think about that, what could these women possibly do for you that you say, Anton, does Majors brush his hair backwards? Watch any man that brushes hair like this. That man is not to be trusted. Any man that brushes hair backwards he's just as, if not less trustworthy than a man that don't have no stash. Flat out.
Been brave. I should have said, no, this isn't working, and I should have walked away. And I didn't.
Troubling signs in the relationship.
Any man that got reverse waves, I don't trust you. Azriel said, who brushes their hair backwards? There's plenty of men that brush their hair backwards and they don't even have long hair. It's plenty of men that got reverse waves. See, Maurice Crane Jr. said he brushed his hair back and he feel attacked. Y'all ain't never seen a man with waves going to the side or back. Do you know who else had that? Jadinya. Have y'all ever seen that dude Jadinya before? Let me see if I can find him. Jadinya is the dude that then think that it's normal for men to compliment and say how sexy another man is. Jadinya waves. Have you ever seen a Jadinya dude when he first came out that I'm a classic man? Y'all remember what his hair used to look like before he got pump waves? He came out with that black lady that then identified as non-binary or some crap like that. Oh, he had longer hair, so it might be a little bit different. Got the Jadinya waves. These right here. Let me show it to you. All right. These may be. All right. Hold on. Wait. Let me find the real ones. Black man waves backwards. Reverse waves. No, that ain't it. That ain't it. That ain't it. None of that is it. This might be it right here. If you find a man with hair like this, if you see a man with hair like this, the comb back. If you see a man with hair like when it's going to the side / back, because it's never just straight on. It's usually to the back side. Now look at the witchcraft. Look at it on the left and then look at it on the right. That man is not to be trusted. This is not a man to be trusted right here. If you see a man whose hair is anything like this, this is not 1950. Anything like this, do not trust him. Let's get back to Jonathan Majors. We don't want to get too distracted.
Were revealed when prosecutors presented text messages where Majors expressed suicidal thoughts, saying, "Maybe I'm such a monster and horrible man that I don't deserve it and should just kill myself."
Were you suicidal?
The ideations of removing myself from situations permanently is a thought that I've had, since I was a kid, since I was a young boy on the farm in Texas. It's not there anymore. I've done that. I'm doing the work to keep it at bay and make sure it's not there anymore.
Through it all, Major's new girlfriend, actress Meagan Good, has remained by his side, even present for our interview.
How would you describe your relationship?
So why y'all acting like she broke up with him and she present for the interview? Listen, Meagan, look, shout out to the good black women that continue to finesse these men out of their socks. Look at this man right here. Despite the fact that I support Jonathan Majors and his demeanor says, don't trust a man time to do your taxes. Despite the fact that this man has on black leather boots, bell-bottom jeans, combs his hair to the back, no hairline and no stash or beard, this woman decided to stick with him. She see it come up. This man has on leather boots, leather shoe boots, black bell-bottom jeans, with the boots, with the fur. The whole club was looking at her. Whoa, she hit the floor. So they got low. That boy got on them apple bottom jeans and the boots with the fur, The whole club was staring at her. Shout out to all of the guys that got on them Obama mom jeans and them apple bottom jeans with the boots with the fur.
She's an angel. She's held me down like...
Look at her right there.
Like a Coretta,
He went and got his Coretta.
I'm so blessed to have her, The relationship is still fresh, but,
Holding him down like a Coretta.
I think I found her.
The March 2023 incident thrust Major's dating
Never give women too much credit, especially on a natural platform. On a public platform. Because then they're going to hold that against y'all if y'all break up. So you sitting there and you saying, yeah, man, I found my Coretta. It's making good now. I found my Coretta. It's making good. Don't give her too much credit because she may not be sticking around too much longer. And then now all of the women going to be supporting her and rocking with her. And then if you break up with her, they're going to turn against you. Don't do it. You made a mistake the last time. Don't do it again. Tim Matthews, you said your wife got them jeans? So do mine.
Into the forefront. A Rolling Stone article back in June detailed multiple allegations of abusive behavior dating back to Major's relationships in college. Allegations Majors vehemently denies. His attorneys offered past partners to defend him.
Have you ever had issues with domestic abuse?
I've witnessed it, but never participated. I've been smacked up before, but.
I'm sorry, let me turn that up again.
I've been smacked up before, but.
What does that mean?
I've been smacked up before, but. Yeah, never exercised it. Yeah, never, but.
He said he's been smacked up before? Is that what he's saying?
I've been smacked up before.
He said, I've been smacked up before. I got you. Had to hear that twice, three times.
Never exercised it. Those relationships went back to when I was 21, 22 years old, and I just think Was I a jerk? You know, was I, a mean guy? You know, and I go,
Nope. Nobody
yeah,
should
knowing
ever
what I
put
know
their hands
now,
on
like,
you.
oh, severe depression, childhood trauma. I've had very few relationships, so I can gather what situations we're talking about.
Come on, talk
Yeah, I was
faster.
not the best boyfriend all the time.
But never hit a woman.
Never hit a woman. My hands have never struck a woman, ever.
After gaining critical acclaim for films like The Last Black Man in San Francisco, Majors' once red-hot career is now seemingly at a standstill.
How are you feeling?
Moments after the verdict, Marvel Studios dropped him. He was set to play the prominent character Kang in upcoming films.
I am Kang!
But despite the possibility of serving...
Look at that man's hair. You telling me you trust him? I don't. Not to do my taxes, at least. I trust him as a person and as a human being, and I think that he's a phenomenal actor. I think he got railroaded. But if you asking me to give my taxes to this man, heck no, not with hair combed backwards. So you gonna not brush the sides and you gonna brush your hair backwards? Nope, not gonna happen.
time, Majors believes the script for his career is still being written.
You think he'll ever work in Hollywood again?
Yeah, I do. I pray I do. But it's God's plan and God's timing.
For those who say, look,
Too soft-spoken for me. You got to talk with a little bit more aggression in your voice.
he's convicted at this point.
I want my people, when they get interviewed on these national platforms, to talk like how R. Kelly was talking to Gail. I want them to be animated. I want them out of their chair and to be absolutely animated when they talking about what they talking about. I want my people, why y'all trying to railroad me? I ain't did nothing. I want my people to be just as animated as R. Kelly was when he was being interviewed by Gail.
What would you say? I mean, do you deserve a second chance?
Well, I think I do. I hope other people think that.
During closing arguments, Jonathan Majors' attorney said his worst fears as a black man calling 911 in America came true. Those words brought Majors to tears in court. He says race very much played a role in his arrest. He claims he was injured. He points to surveillance video where Grace Jabari pursued him, chasing him for blocks. She was arrested but never prosecuted. He calls that unjust. And we'll have more.
And I agree with him. She caused all of this havoc and everything, and then all of a sudden, she was arrested, but she was never charged. I want all of my women that put their hands on people. Listen, I think that Jonathan Majors need to go back to the drawing board. And I think that he needs to go back and look at every woman that ever put his hands on him, and he should sue. He should, the same way that they throwing all of these lawsuits on these men and saying, oh, no, he hit me back in 1973. I think that Jonathan Majors need to go back and sue every past girlfriend that ever put their hands on him. Eye for an eye. Forgive me, Lord.